And welcome back to Neon Fastique for part 2 of Marvel's King in Black comic book collection. Now, as with part 1, as we'll go through these, if there's any first appearances I'll let you know, and to the best of my knowledge, with regards to everything that's happened in the last 18 months, this is the most accepted reading order for this series. So let's get started. Okay, so here we go. Now, if you remember, the last issue that was featured in part 1 was issue 3 of the tie-in series, Planet of the Symbiotes. So we're literally picking up exactly where we left off. So next in the run is this one-shot, The Black Knight. And then next we have a tie-in series featuring the Fantastic Four. So this is issue 29. And then we have the title, main title itself, King in Black, issue 3. Then we have issue 2 of Black Cat, continuing this tie-in mini-series. And I think in issue 3, it debuts a new costume, if memory serves me. I think that's correct. Moving on, we have issue 26 of Daredevil. Now, this is also the first appearance of the character Alice, which at the time was people were suggesting it's a possible sidekick for the Elektra as she became the Daredevil. So another key book. Issue 27 of Daredevil. Issue 10 of Deadpool. So this is another tie-in. Up next we have a one-shot, Marauders. So this was just a one-shot tie-in edition. And next we have the 3-issue tie-ins from Savage Avengers. So issue 17, issues 18 and 19. Okay, so let's move on. Continuing the Return of the Valkyries tie-in series, so we have issue 2, issue 3, and a worthy note, if anybody's reading Mighty Valkyries at the moment, that is a cracking series, really enjoying that, so that kind of follows on. And issue 4. Okay, so again, this is written by Jason Aaron. Next we have another one-shot edition, so this is the variant edition for the Black Panther tie-in. Another one-shot tie-in edition, The Amazing Spider-Man. Up next, issue 23 of Miles Morales Spider-Man. Now this tends to be an issue that's missed off a lot of lists with regarding suggested reading order for this series, so mark that down if you want. But that's issue 23 of Miles Morales Spider-Man. Another one-shot edition, Wiccan and Hulkling. Another one-shot edition, variant cover, the Ghost Rider. I think you're starting to get the picture now why there's 68 comics in this series. And a variant edition for a one-shot Captain America. Now this is the cover that I preferred over the regular. And we're back to Venom, so issues 33. Now there are some variant covers, but we'll look at these in turn. So issue 33 of Venom is the next one in your run, or should be. Okay, so that's the regular cover. We have a variant edition, so great cover. Another variant edition for issue 33. The Gleason variant for issue 33 of Venom. And if you remember from part 1, this is the connecting cover to issue 32. So issue 32 and 33 are connecting covers, so as you can see, fantastic, and these would look great framed as a pair, but there we go. And back to the main series, King in Black, issue 4. Then issue 34 of Venom. Great cover, love this cover. Back to Sword, issue number 4. Scream as a one-shot edition. And finally, issue 5 of King in Black itself. Oh, great issue, this one. But let's keep going. So we have issue 45 of the Avengers. Also ties into this series. Fantastic Four, issue 30. Now there are some arguments whether you should really include this, but it was officially classed as a tie-in for the series. So yes, if you are busy collecting and want to collect this entire series, this is an issue you do need. Okay. And last but not least, issue 1 of Beta Ray Bill. Now this is a variant edition. Now Beta Ray Bill is a story on its own, but issue 1 does feature Fin Fang Foom as a nullified dragon. Now it is classed as a King in Black tie-in, but for those of you that are reading Beta Ray Bill, that is the only issue that ties it in. So I tend not to include it as a King in Black tie-in, but it is officially associated with this series. But you know, if you want to save some money, that's all that's in it, is a Fin Fang Foom nullified. Okay, and then the end of an era, issue 35 or 200 of Venom, basically finishing off Donny Cates' story. Now I read this issue, it's a fantastic issue, but don't get too upset because Venom will be back under a new team this November, and in between then we've got the Extreme Carnage, which starts in July, and Donny Cates is back in November also with his new title, The Hulk. But there you go, so that's the entire run of the King in Black, full 68 issues, not including the odd variant covers that I've thrown in there for you. But before I go, I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. It does really help, thank you very much. But until the next one, take care, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Oh, I got a live one here.